Hello everyone, welcome back for another Anything Goes Saturday. Today I'm going to do a sharing of my not too shabby paper pad subscription. So I haven't even opened this. I've got the bag here and let's see what we got this month. Okay, so I think I have everything out. Oh, there. Now, first thing I get, I get a clear stamp set. Oh, that's right. I think I added this. I wasn't real thrilled with the hummingbirds, but I added the stamp set. I kind of went and ordered more with this one, which I can do. Now, this is my ephemera pack, or what do they call them? Die cut pieces. Every company calls it something different. And this one is Daisies and Denim. So my favorite thing. And after I share this with you, I'm going to create a card with it. So let's kind of see what we have, because I need to know. There's a cute little doggy on a skateboard. Ice cream. There's a kitty. Move this out of the way. Some sunglasses. Tea. Cup. What's this? Oh, some sneakers. A hat. I'm going to move that. I'm just going to kind of pull them out. There's a camera. Oh, straw hat. There's some more sunglasses. Let's see what else I have. I'm going to move it down some. There's another hat in a different size. It looks like a pair of jeans with pockets. Some earphones. This looks like Italy. There's some more sneakers, some ice cream, and there are two different sizes there. Oh, there's some summer houses. Here's some skates. There's another teacup. Oh, it's Paris, because there's the Eiffel Tower. So as you can see, lots of ephemera pieces. Oh, now that looks like it might be Florida. That one could be Rome. Not certain what that one could be. So lots of, love the porch. All right, let me move some things here. Maybe New York City. That could be another New York City. Oh, there's London with Big Ben. There's a hat. Here's some more teacups. Oh, there's a girl with an ice cream cone. Statue of Liberty. Girl with an ice cream cone. There's another girl. There's another puppy. Here's some more cameras. This one must be about traveling, I'm thinking. Another girl. There's a kitty. There's some more skates. And another kitty. And there's the Eiffel Tower. I may have to kind of group these. Not certain where that one is. And some sunglasses. So lots of ephemera, different things. Nothing really strikes me with this. We'll just have to wait and see. So let me kind of collect these in a logical order. Okay. And I'm just kind of picking up the bigger pieces and putting them in the stack on the bottom. I don't know what to do with the girls. So if you got any ideas, give me some. I can usually figure out everything else, but the girls, and I get some every once in a while with girls in it, and it's like, I don't know what to do with them. All right, move that out of the way. Now let's see the paper. They've got it all packaged up here nicely. All right, there we go. Having to open it up. Definitely package it nicely. Okay. All right, so there's 2 paper pads, and I can already tell you I love that piece. This one is Seeds of Happiness. And let's look at this. All right, so there's this, and there's the back side. Love that side. This is supposed to mimic glitter. I've never been a fan of that, but there's some cut aparts, like that envelope, and it says, spread seeds of happiness, live in the present. I think I'll put that side up. Oh, these are sunflowers. Oh, love the dots. I'm putting up my favorite side, if you can't tell. Now this is interesting. Oh, I like that too. I love both sides of that. This is fun. Man. All right. Sorry, I gotta pull out the thing. Love that. That one, and that one look close. So there's what the one pad looks like. So let me collect it and get it out of the way. I can see those dots being used a lot. And keep it together because here's my second pad, and this one is called Denim and Daisies. So let's see what's in this one. Okay. Okay, there's the denim. Oh, and there's the pockets. That's interesting. Not a fan of that one. That one's okay. Okay, some more daisies and some denim. Here's some more glitter. I don't know why they do that fake glitter. Oh, that one's pretty. It's upside down. Okay, more houses. Here's that. And then more denim with no daisies. Oh, I love that one. All right, so with that, I'm going to stop the video, get my card stuff cut, and then we'll come back and put this together. Okay, I'm back, and I've got my layers all decided. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my layers together. And so I have those, and then I can assemble my card. All right, this one is next. This one reminds me of popcorn. Don't know why. Maybe it's the shape. Okay. And then before I put this one together, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut at an angle. All right. Then I'm going to put it together. I know I used those flowers, but I had to. I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to use the edge I cut as my guide for cutting this one. So it kind of goes together, for lack of a better term. There. Off just a little, but it's a handmade card. All right, now, I didn't like any of the images that were in there. They were too big for what I wanted. This is a 1 3/4 inch circle. So I decided to pull out my daisies and do a daisy to match the one on that. So I punched it 3 times and I'm curling them down. Ooh, bent that one, don't want to do that. Yeah. And I'm going to attach them together with a glue dot. This end's open. There. So I'm going to take one of the ones that is curled down, add a glue dot, and the other one I flipped and it's curled up. And then just to play it safe, I'm going to put that on there because I don't want it to get in the way. And I'm going to tear this off, which I don't normally do. All right, so this one is down, and it's going to go on top of the one that's down. Now, did you see how easy that flower came off? If your flower does not come off easy, try pulling it in a different direction, because it's very easy to break it. See, this one's giving me some resistance, so I'm going to try this way, and it came off much easier. There. So there's our daisy ready to go. All right, and let's get our card put together. So I took a piece of white and I embossed it, and I'm going to put it on a white card base. All right. I didn't want to, there's so much color going on, I didn't want to interfere with it, so to speak. And I'm going to put this on, since it's embossed, with double-sided tape. All right, so let me do that. And I need to look at my stamp set. Maybe there's a flower in there that I can stamp to decorate the inside of my card and envelope. I can't remember if there were any single ones in there. I know there were clusters. All right. Now, let me put this on. I'm gonna need to continue using my double-sided tape, because this goes on next, and this is embossed, and I want to make sure it stays. So that is one thing with embossing. I do use my double-sided tape because I don't want to take any chances with it coming apart. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Have some fun plans. I will be doing the videos for our Christmas in July Super Saturday for next weekend, so I can get my videos done and have them ready to go. I kind of planned out my cards so I know what I'm doing. All right, now this I'm going to put on at an angle. And when you do it at an angle, I want it inside this white embossed piece. So I'm playing with the layout and the placement until I get it within there, and I stick it down. And that looks upside down to me. No, that looks upside down. There. All right, this goes on next. I'm going to use double-sided tape again. We're supposed to have a lot of rain this weekend, so we'll see. When I say a lot, it's like every afternoon, because it's so hot here that the atmosphere just boils up. All right. What do you think of this paper? I'm loving it. Not crazy about the ephemera pack, but I will find some ways to use it. Talk to my friend Vicky, she'll help me out. Now, I gotta make sure these go on right, because this one goes on this way. And again, I have to put it inside that white. This one goes on next. And because I've got some layers here, I'm gonna take some scraps. So I'm gonna add a piece here. And it might be, see, it's going to go on like that. So what I've got to do is, I've got to cut a piece. I'm going to cut a piece like this. But I've got to cut off this corner. So it goes this way. I need a little bit more off the end. You don't want it to overlap the other pieces. So let me get this on here. So, yeah, see, then that'll give it enough that it'll take and stay up. And I put that piece on wrong. All right, well, it's gonna stay that way. Let me see if I can cut some of this off. I probably should have just gone straight and I would have been okay. Yeah, it was kind of getting hung up and I want it there. All right, so there's that. And then I need another piece on the other end. And this one I am going to cut at an angle. And I don't know, let's see, which one will I use? So if I set that there, yeah. Let's try this one. I'm going to flip it around. Just the tip down here. All right, now I'm going to put this piece on. Rather than use a dimensional, which can be too much, use scrap paper and add it. Now I can add this down here. It's sticking and I don't want it to stick. There we go. And see, now it's not going to bend down and put a big space in there. That one probably could have used a dimensional because there's not a lot of space there. I don't know if I have any of the skinny ones up here. Let me try this and see. I will put just, yeah, that works. Yeah, it just kind of supports it so it doesn't bend down. All right, so we've got that. Now it's time for our circle. And I'm going to put this on flat. I'm not adding dimension because I've got a lot of layers here. So there's that. And then this I am going to put on with dimensionals. And I'm using 2 pieces that I've cut in half. I always cut mine in half. And then that gives me a wide piece on the outside. And then this goes on like so. And there it is. The stamp set didn't have a single flower, but I had another one that did, that was almost exactly like those. So I used it for the inside of the card and my envelope. Now make sure you head on over to Vicky's channel, the link is below, and check out her card to see what she did for our Anything Goes Saturday. Thanks for watching. Have a super day. Bye.